Hello, my little puppies. That's what I'm going to call you guys from now on. So, might as well get used to it. This is going to be the beginning of a new series that I'm starting called Sunday Sims. Seeing as it's going to be posted on Sundays, that's the days that I'm most free. I've set it up so that way once my school starts back up again, I will not be held back by posting it on like Thursdays or something stupid like that, where I have the entire weekend to get it done and then upload it on Sunday. So, now that we're past that, this is my character, Alex. She's loosely based off of me. The only things that are close to me in her appearance are her hair color. Part of my hair is dyed blue. Her glasses, though mine are a bit thicker. Her eyes, I have hazel eyes. And then her complexion, though not exactly that close. Her first name is actually Alex actually has the name that I wanted for a very long time in my life, but that's cool. Now, she wants to be a best-selling author, and I chose that because, well, that's like my second choice for my careers. Then I also made her cheerful because I am often happy and never sad. She's a geek because I'm obsessed with fandoms. And then she also has gluttony because I never stop eating and I hate myself for it. Now, let's see. She has her everyday wear. I wanted to make sure that she was a person that wasn't exactly who I was, but who I wanted to be when I got older and when I took better care of my body than I do now. So, she's definitely not as insecure and stuff as me, which, so yeah. Oh yeah, before I move on to that, you'll notice that she doesn't have any makeup on. That's because I don't wear makeup. Mainly because I don't really care enough to put on makeup for other people. So, but when she's formal, she does put on makeup, and a lot of it. I wonder where she gets that from. That's literally the only time that you'll see me wearing makeup, unless I'm performing on stage. And then there's her athletic outfit. I was basically throwing stuff together, and it all ended up purple, and I liked it well enough to keep it. So, yeah. And when she sleeps, she wears this shirt, kind of like I do when I sleep. I have a shirt that I wear, kind of like that. And then I wear some loose leggings that are really worn out. And then there's also her party outfit. Definitely not something that I personally would wear, but oh, those flats do not work out. 1 second. Should we put her back in Converse? I think Converse will work just fine, don't you? Why are they pink? It throws me off. No, we'll go about with black. Yeah, it looks fine. Alright. And so this is her party wear. Not something that I would normally wear, as I was saying, but it's still pretty good on her. And again, this is someone I want to be, not who I plan on being anytime soon. She's just a better version of me. And then there's her swimsuit. This is based basically off of what I wear in public when I go swimming. Literally almost exactly what I have. Her hair, though, I want to explain this because otherwise people would be like, why would you put her hair in a braid? I put her hair in a braid because when I go swimming, I have dyed hair, as I said earlier. And when you go swimming, the chlorine can really not help it really does not help your hair. So I always have to put mine up. So I didn't want to give her a bun because it's in The Sims 4, it's on top of her head, and I don't like doing custom content. So I just decided to give her a braid. So yeah, that's why that's there. So let's stop looking at her backside and take her back into regular. So now I'm going to show you around the town that I've set up. I set her in the world of Newcrest, so that's what I've been doing for the past 4 hours? No, that would have been 8 to 11. 8 to 1 would be, I don't even know, 5 hours. Yeah, I've been at this for 5 hours setting up this little town. So I hope you're gonna enjoy it. I just realized I went to live mode when I should have gone to manage worlds. So yeah. Alright, guys and gals, this is our little home that I've set up. Well, I didn't really set it up, but I got it from the gallery. I love using stuff from there. But that's pretty much just the top part that I got from the gallery. I did add some decoration, not much. This little bit I added because I'm in music and all that stuff, so I didn't feel right to not have something musical. And then pretty much everything else was from the gallery except for this and this. But then you go downstairs and I added all of this. I wanted an area that was just individualistic and that you wouldn't find in other households. So I made this for myself and I really like it. I'm not an interior designer, as I'm sure you can tell, but I need an area where I had skills to work on, and I also had just a place to chill when friends came over and stuff, because upstairs is really cramped, and at least down here it's really nice. That's pretty much it for the house, but now I'll go into Manage Worlds, and we will see the other houses and the fandoms I have included. Every household that I have put in the game is a fandom of some sort, from a fandom of some sort. I'll save the best for last, along with a little secret that I've hidden most of my life. And then past that, we're good. So yeah. So, we're gonna go to New Crest. And now it's just a matter of waiting. Okay, so where to start? I guess we'll start off with the community buildings that I have littered around. This is Crimson. Sometime we'll go in there and you'll see why it's called Crimson. It's just a little restaurant and bar. This is the little park I had installed. So yeah. Beachside nightclub. I love watching people in nightclubs on Sims 4, and so I was like, hey, why not put one in my own game? So I did, and we're definitely visiting there soon. Then I also have a museum, Fern Park. I think I'd never changed the name for that, and that's why it's called Fern Park. Then we also have Midtown Meadows, also didn't change the name. It's a tiny little gym, but it works, and it's adorable, and I love it. There's also the library, Optimist Outlook. Again, didn't change the name because I thought it suited it though. And then finally, there is Civic Cliffs. Again, didn't change the name. Wow, I'm a lazy person. I'm sorry. Another nightclub, and I honestly forgot about pretty much everything that was in there, because after I put all of these buildings in, I got started on doing the residential buildings. I mean, you'll see that every lot is filled everywhere that I look. So, yeah. Let's get started. Alright, so I started off with my household, of course. And then I decided, that's the part where I decided, hey, I think I'm going to do this with a bunch of fandoms. So I started off with Doctor Who, of course. You can see down there that is the 11th Doctor. 11th Doctor, 10th Doctor, Professor Riversong, Clara, Rose, oh, the feels. That is Amy, Rory, and Donna. And again, every single person and thing, pretty much everything in this entire thing is all from the gallery. So, yeah. I'm just going to do brief overviews because, honestly, it's almost 2 a.m. here, and I really want to go to bed. And this is just an introductory video. As you can see by the name, this is Sherlock. It ticked me off, though, because it decided that it wanted to flip that way, and you can see in the picture that it's a giant building, and I did not feel like turning it around. So, yeah, I just decided to leave it that way, and I made it John and Sherlock, and that's pretty simple as it is. The build, I'll have to show you guys the build some point, but on the inside, it's amazing. Maybe if I still have time at the end of this, I'll show you. Next up is the Young X-Men. This is only Charles and Eric, but I just really wanted Charles in here, and I was like, hey, there's a young Eric too. Why not throw him in there? So I did. Next up is Mr. Gold and Belle. I haven't watched much Once Upon a Time recently, but I used to be really into it, and um, I've at least watched the first season. I've watched the Wizard, the one that had the Wicked Witch of the West in it, and I also watched about half of the Frozen one. And I just got back Netflix, so I plan on watching it again. So I'm excited to get back into that. But I made sure they got a pretty deluxe home. I was gonna do Beauty and the Beast, the Disney version, but I saw them and I was like, hey, let's do that instead. So I did, and I'm proud I did. I know there's one in this group that's gonna make you guys moan, but oh well. So this is LD Shadow Lady's home. She's not really fandom, but she's my favorite female gamer on YouTube. So I decided to throw her in here because she's just earned a spot, honestly. Then there is Elsa. I don't know why her last name is inspired. I don't know. But this sim for Elsa that I found was the most impressive. And I was gonna put Anna in here, but I was like, Elsa seems like enough. And plus, I only had a 20 times 15 lot, and the best way to deal with that was to put a 1-bedroom, 1-bath in. And so that's what I did. And I'm pretty happy with what I did. And then there is this lot, which is the Everdeen lot. It only has Katniss, Primrose, and their mother. She probably has a name that I can't remember at the moment. I haven't read the last book in that series, but I'm still a pretty big fan of that. So yeah, that is everyone. Except for one household that I'm really excited to show you guys, and that will also come along with my secret. Now, I had to put this one in Oasis Springs because, well, it needed a 50 by 50, and the only one I could find was in Oasis Springs, so you'll see it as soon as it pops up, I'm sure. One of these things is not like the other. So I'm gonna go on in here, and yes, that is Hogwarts. Now before we go in, I'm gonna show you guys the build and stuff on this, because the person who did it's incredible. I'll have to put a link down to I'll put their origin ID in the description, but it is incredible. My secret is that, somehow, I am a fan of Harry Potter, but at the same time, I have never read one of the books, and I've only seen like the first 2 movies, and that was when they first came out, so I don't remember any of this. Now, don't hate me forever, because I'm trying to find people with the books and see if I can borrow them. We have 3, 4, and 5. My dad does. And so I'm gonna borrow those from him. But, yeah. So, I'm gonna go in here and show you the build. I'm pretty it's probably not perfectly mimicked, and that wouldn't surprise me considering that you can only have 4 floors. But still, I find it freaking amazing. Also, I'm sorry if my voice sounds really raspy. Like I've said, it's like 2 a.m. here. And, so, I'm speaking in a really tired and raspy voice. Don't be surprised. So, yeah. I did want to put the Supernatural fandom in here, because I've been watching that recently, and I'm on, like, season 3, I think? No, 4. Whatever season Castiel comes in. And I'm only in, like, the 4th episode of that, so I didn't feel... No, that's a lie. I really wanted to, but seeing as Sam and Dean are always on the road, it didn't feel right to put them in a house, so I decided not to. Hate me all you want, but, you know. Okay. Can you show me the house now? Maybe I should go in live mode, not build mode. No, we'll find out. So, a little about me. You can tell by my sim that I have blue hair, which I really love having my blue hair. I'm in a lot of fandoms, as you can tell by all I've said today, but for some reason it's impossible for me to think of them whenever I'm trying to think of them. I am a dog lover. I have 2 dogs, one named Sunday, one named Barkley, and they are the light of my life. What else do I need to tell you guys about me? I don't really need to tell you anything, but still. I'm an avid lover of stuffed animals. I am literally looking at my bookshelves right now, and all I see is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 11 stuffed animals right in front of me. No, 12, if you count the Barbie on my shelf. And this makes me sound like I'm 5, but I'm really not. I'm a teenager, and I'm proud of it. But that's just on my bookshelves. There's like trash bags full of them in my closet. And then finally, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, right. I love gaming. I don't get to do it very often because of school and my other hobbies, but whenever I get the chance, I do like to sit down. I'm playing Fable 2 right now. I know I'm behind the wagon on everything, but still, Fable 2 is fun. Alright, so let's go all the way up so you guys can see it in its beauty. And I gotta find the front door. Did this one spawn in backwards too? I don't think it did. No, it did not. Okay. So it's got the little moat in the front with the poo. So I guess you could go swimming too if you wanted to. So this is the entirety of it. And then I can't aim. There is the courtyard. So yeah. Now I'm gonna go all the way down to the lowest floor. Okay, now the bits I do remember I see in here. Oh, I didn't get to look in there. What's in there? Oh, okay. Alright, so this is the basement, man. Stairs down. This, I remember this. I forget what movie it's from, but I remember this. You guys have got to educate me, because now I feel really bad. I'm sure all you Harry Potter fans are like bursting right now, and you're like, how can you not know this? I'm sorry. I wish I did. But yeah, that's down here. Oh, I didn't realize this had 2 layers here. That's nice. So yeah, let's go up a layer. And this is the second basement. Okay. I'm just gonna kinda slowly go around. Like, even though I've not read the books and stuff, like, I'm just amazed by how beautiful this all is. Oh, even though I haven't read the books, I do know I'm Hufflepuff. Which my friends tease me about it non-stop, but I don't really care. And then there's all of this. Oh, I should tell you who all's in here. I've got Harry, Hermione, who else? Ron. I've got Dumbledore, Snape. Got a lot of people. I think I have Ginny Weasley. I know I have Draco, however the next... I don't know how to pronounce it. I've heard it pronounced like 30 different ways, and I don't want to say one and be wrong. So I'll say them both and be wrong once, but be wrong twice. Be right once. So yeah. Next floor. Like, it's just beautiful, man. Apparently the second floor is just a bunch of classrooms, and then... Nope, I was wrong. Never mind. Ignore that. Look at this little guy. Look at it. Look at it. Look at him. He's so cute. He's so cute. I love this. He's like, I'm gonna get you, man. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I love it. I absolutely love it. Alright, and then... I can't see a thing because I'm hitting the wrong button. There's all the paintings. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, I know what something is. Okay, good. And then there's in here, which we already saw. So now we go up one more level. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's Gryffindor. I think. I don't know very well. I know the houses. Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Gryffindor. That's about all I know. So I'm pretty proud of that, not gonna lie. So yeah. Tour is almost over, folks. Bathrooms up here. So yeah. I forget what I said I was gonna show you if we still had time, because I still have like 4 some minutes before I'm gonna hit my goal. So yeah. Oh, was it Sherlock's house? It was probably Sherlock's house. Let's go find out. If it's not Sherlock's house, I'm gonna show you it anyway. Now while we're waiting again. Hi. How's it going? The only reason that I'm not cutting here is not because I don't know how to. I figured that out in my old channel. I'm not cutting here because flow is just easier when you don't cut. Some people can make it work, and I'm just not one of those people that's talented like that can make it cut easily and make the flow keep going. So I just decided to do one roll, not edit. I might throw in a title at the beginning. I highly doubt it. So yeah. Speaking of cuts, that was just one, but I highly doubt you noticed it. Sorry, my dogs are out and they were going on about something I don't know. Alright, so let's go look at Sherlock's house. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what I was going to show you. Yeah. Oh, sorry. My voice is actually kind of similar to this, pretty similar. So yeah. This episode is mainly just me showing you guys around and posting it. Next week on Sunday will be a better episode. That will be me actually doing stuff. And actually I might record that tomorrow or something, but yeah. So, more stuff about me that you guys might want to know. I'm an intense bookworm, man. We went down to a different state to go see my great aunt, because she's not doing too well. So we decided to go down there, so that was a 10-hour drive for me. What the heck, why are you dark? Oh no, you're supposed to be, because I'm at the opposite side. The only thing I don't like about this is, as you can see, is the parts that the characters won't be living in. You don't see that. So yeah. But this person stayed incredibly true to the television show, which I found absolutely amazing. For instance, they have the entryways perfectly done. And then you look down here, and I honestly forgot about half this stuff. They've got the kitchen. One of my favorite scenes too. London would fall without their landlord. I remember that. Bathroom. And then we go upstairs. And now you see what I mean by excruciating painted detail. I mean, this is... Oh, there's a tablet there. I didn't even realize. That's the chair and the book. I mean, literally, I really wish there was a skull up here, though. Like, that would just make my day. But the attention to detail is just amazing. So this episode will be ending shortly. Is that stereo? Oh, that's a stereo. Okay. Windows. What? So I'm just gonna zoom out and show you this real fast. There's so many things I wish you could do in Sims that you can't. That would have made this so much cooler. But what made this better is they didn't use any of the extensions that you could use in Sims 4. This is all done with the original. So it's amazing. Now those of you that watch Sherlock will know exactly what this bit is. And I remember the episode where we finally got a peek into Sherlock's room. And that's pretty much all we get is Sherlock's room. And then there's one more set of stairs up. Now this was bare, so this part I did do by myself, and I didn't do much. Like this room's just a guest bedroom, and then I imagine that this would be John's room. So I just kind of threw in a. Why are you not against the window? So I just kind of threw in a bed and some bookshelves, and I threw in a desk that just has tissues and 2 books on it. I knew he had to have a computer for his blog, so put that on there. And then a bunch of paintings. I don't know why. I just felt like paintings. And then there's a little closet that I didn't put in here, and it was already in the wall. It was already here, so I was like, hey, I'll just mess around and add the clothing to it. So I added all this clothing, and now it's like a department store in here. But you know what? Whatever. It's cool to me. So yeah, that was the first episode of my Sims. And I'm sorry that you guys had to deal with that for that entirety. That red little dot was just me checking to make sure I was recording this entire time, because I was gonna be really ticked off if I wasn't. I think that's all I have today for you guys. So I'm glad you decided to spend your 27 or so minutes with me, or 23, or however many minutes it is. Just thank you. I'll see you next time, my puppies. And maybe next time we'll get to play a little bit, at least a little bit, with our new friend Alex in our giant world of fandoms and things. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.